That was a nice shot. Sorry, just taking a picture while Delilah's talking there. Fortress wall?
A bunch of rocks stacked up. He made a wall and a perimeter.
God. Yeah, that's perfect.
You know, maybe he made it because he was afraid of them.
Whenever I think of Brian possibly going through this crap, I get sick to my stomach.
Yeah. Sorry.
Comic books? What's this one? Black Band. Go ahead, kill my family. It only makes me stronger. I love that. Oh.
He'd hide out here to read comics. The Black Band, his grief is his enemy's sorrow. Everyone this guy loves gets killed, so he honors them with a black armband which gives him superpowers.
Well, that's fucking dark.
Banners as well?
I mean, he was in the middle of really sprucing up the joint when they left.
More banners. Oh, toy dinosaur. Fantastic. Look at this guy. Put him up top there. Oh, or not. Fine. Old paint cans. Handmade signs. Look at this. Oh, hello. We've got Wizards and Wyverns sheet. Love it. It's such a copy of Dungeons and Dragons. It is hilarious. Adjusted armor. Wow, this looks like a complicated one as well. Like a sort of old edition where the rules were a lot more complicated.
There's some grade A dork contraband here.
You found his pocket protector?
I found a data sheet for one Gladius Silva, half-elf armor 7.
Classic Wizards and Wyverns.
Note to Ranger. What's this?
Huh. Brian stole his dad's climbing gear, his anchors.
That's convenient.
Yeah, it is. I think he was gonna hide them in a cash box or something and never got around to it. I mean, he left a note for a ranger to find them and send them back to him in Nebraska.
Because he hated climbing?
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like Ned was pushing him, and pretending to lose his anchors was the easiest way to put a stop to it.
I hope it worked. God, what an asshole.
Yeah. Man, that is the sort of thing that would have caused me to catch a beating growing up.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't put it past old Ned.
Oh, that's interesting. So the father was basically forcing his son to go climbing, and he didn't want to. So he hid his climbing gear and pretended to lose it, and left a note with it to, if a ranger found it, to send it back to him. That's really... Oh, anyway, here's the climbing gear. Here's the pitons, or whatever you want to call them. Very good. And a ham radio diagram. What's this?
There's a ham radio schematic here, something Brian was working on.
Yeah, I think that was the one thing Ned did do with him. You know, tinkering on stuff like that.
Not conventional past maximum voltage. I don't think it's very safe. I like that. We've got a postcard here. Hang on.
There's also a postcard here from Brian to, I guess, his neighbor.
What's it say?
That he's with his dad and sorry he can't mow his lawn this summer.
Oh, gosh.
And also he was worried his dad didn't know when school started. I'd say that's a lucky break if I were him.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Ned didn't really seem like a, with it dad.
There's a video game toy.
There's a busted old toy out here, some sort of electronic game.
Yeah? I like Pong.
Everybody likes Pong.
Gosh, Brian had everything he loved out there.
Old pillow.
He made the place pretty comfy, too.
That's an achievement.
Yeah, at the expense of what are probably stolen pillows.
That little shit.
So, okay, so here's his den. Oh, that's really... So, I don't think his father knew about this. This is a very secret place. An animal nest. Oh. Okay, well, anyway, we've got the climbing gear. We know that this was sort of where the son hid himself whilst he was out here with his dad. That's, Oh. Cracked rock. Here we go. Here is the typical game tutorial of let's use the mechanic you've just picked up to put a python, or piton, or whatever you want to call it. I'm not going to get that right. Into the ground. Here we go. Down we come. It doesn't seem to me to be the safest way of doing it. Just sort of shove a metal pole effectively into some stone, but I guess it's good.
What do you think is in there?
Anyway, what do you think's in there? I'm probably going to get killed. I don't know. Yeah.
Probably something that will kill me. So, just sort of getting myself right with God or whatever there is.
Henry,
They closed the door when they could have just...
bashed your head in with a rock or chopped you up with a
Are you serious with this shit right now?
hatchet. God, are you sure you want to go back in there?
I gotta know, yeah.
Honestly, I just want to know. I want to know what is worth doing everything that's been done to us.
Yeah, me too. And not going to jail would be a nice kicker.
Nice kicker. I like that. Right, so which way now? Okay, no, we're going the right way. The cave is just at the end of this trail. Fine. Onwards we go. Tell you what, the game is a lot...
Also, those girls turned up.
Oh!
Looks like you didn't kill them. Nobody did. They took some farmer's tractor for a joyride down in Riverton and, landed in jail.
Oh! So they've turned up?
Yeah, I wonder if they know anything. If there's some way to ask them about whatever happened at their camp.
I think we'd be smart to let sleeping dogs lie.
You're probably right.
So the girls turned up then? So, okay, so they're not connected to whatever's going on here. Well, that's a bit of a relief. I was kind of worried that there was some sort of murderer out there, but if the girls turned up and they have now been arrested for taking a tractor for a joyride, I like that. So clearly they were just boozing teenagers. Right, well, back into the cave we go. Oh, God. Problem is, I know someone's been in here now. I don't feel particularly secure. Still got the key, though. And we know we can get out the other side, so... Can we keep... I almost want to, like, force it open to stay open. Is someone going to shut it again? No. No, we're okay. Right, if I put that in there... God, this axe is a real multi-tool now. Fantastic. Let's rappel down here and hope that doesn't give, or that somebody doesn't cut it or something horrible. Right. Well done, Henry. Much athleticism. What's down here? Roots of trees. God, there's a third down. So every now and then you get like a little glimpse of the outside. So we're not that far underground. It must be cool here. Oh dear, some sort of muddy rock. Drop down. Yep, let's do it. Oh, that's a long way. Oh, your knees, Henry, come on. And again, yeah, well, it keeps going down. It just goes down and down and down. Jeez. But, confusingly, we still seem to only be a little bit away from the surface. Oh god, here comes the noise again, the music. Oh, don't you atmosphere me. It's too creepy. Oh. Oh. I think that's the kid, isn't it?
Shit.
Oh dear. Well, that's not good.
You're Brian Goodwin.
Oh, he's fallen down there, isn't he?
Wow. Your stuff gave out. Poor fucking kid.
Oh, his rope broke. Oh, that's tough. Well, that explains a lot of why his stuff was up in the camp and why none of it had sort of been collected. If his dad didn't know where it was, and then obviously he must have disappeared. That's not good. Step over, oh god. Yeah, what can you do? Crypto Castle. Climb out of cave and report body. Well, yeah, he's also missing a shoe, so that would explain what we saw up there as well. Oh god. No. Did we take a photo of the evidence? Feels like a wrong thing to do, but I kind of have to. Ugh, morbid. Right, let's crack on. So we've got to find our way out of the cave and report what we've just seen. So how does this add up? If the sun disappeared and the dad was still out here, then I don't know. I was trying to remember just what I've read about those notes. Whether he went, I think the Goodwin went missing. They just disappeared, didn't they? So is that about the sort of time when they disappeared? I don't know. There's still too many threads. Too many unconnected things. Oh god, it's deep down here, isn't it? These caves just keep going. Right. Oh, I wonder if his dad knew. Right, well, anyway, as soon as we get out of the cave, then we can tell Delilah anyway. Got to be close to the surface now. If we just double backed on ourselves? We might have already double backed on ourselves, actually. I remember this double ledge. We're going to come out near the gate, or near where we just climbed down. Yep, here we go. Here's the gate. Okay, well, let's head this way. Oh, no, actually we don't want to go that way. Let's go back into the cave. We want to actually leave the cave via the door, which is still open. That's a reassuring sign. That means someone hasn't been here to close it. It doesn't seem to have been here to close it anyway. Let's go this way. Climb up the rocks. Oh, smoky. That's really smoky.
Hey, D.
There you are. I've been worrying my ass off.
Sit down. Call such a meant you. I'm sorry. Oh, what did we say? Let's be sympathetic.
Hey, I'm sorry, Delilah. I'm so sorry.
About what? You're freaking me out.
He's in there.
What are you saying, Henry?
The only thing in the cave is Brian. He's dead. His body is in the cave, Delilah.
You gotta be fucking kidding me. How does that... What? I don't... How?
Climbing, I think, or made to look like a climbing accident.
Made to look. I think it was an accident. Whoever is out there did... Oh, here we go. Do I think it's an accident, or do I think someone did it? There's still too many leads.
Whoever is out there did it. They killed him.
Can we just put this stupid shit aside for a minute? That boy is dead. He was just a sweet kid. They didn't kill him, okay? Why kill a boy?
I don't know.
Fair enough. I'm sorry. There we go.
I'm sorry, Delilah. I'm so sorry.
He'd be alive if I had told someone he was out here. I don't know where he'd be, but I can assure you it would not be rotting at the bottom of that cave. There's nothing to say. Hike back. I think we're leaving tomorrow anyway.
Oh. Well, there we go. Day 79. She seems a bit beat up, as you would do. She also said we seem to be leaving tomorrow. Are we nearly there? Are we at the end of the game? I don't know. Well, certainly the fire seemed to be approaching us at rapid speed, so my guess would be that, well, yeah, we have to leave pretty quickly, otherwise we might get overtaken by flames, but we shall see what the new day brings. Oh yeah, look at that. That's smoky. That is very smoky outside. And there's a fire. Oh! And there are planes. Are they attempting to put the fire out?
That plane?
No, I was just busy packing up.
Well, there's gonna be a lot more. The service says this thing is 2% contained.
Well, is this the June fire or the site fire? Or...
Well, the two fires merged into one unmitigated disaster. They're renaming it after my lookout. You about packed up?
Shouldn't we talk for a sec, about things?
About what?
Oh. Brian. Brian, yeah.
About what happened to Brian.
I don't have much to say. I'm fine. I'm sad. I'm whatever. I keep thinking about him down there, and I just want to get far away from here.
What can I do?
We just have to wait for the helicopters.
Okay.
Oh.
Until then, could you follow that signal? Maybe?
Holy crap. Yeah, oh my god.
We don't know what it is. It could be nothing.
Yeah, it could also be whoever was listening to us, whoever made the tape.
Okay. Yeah, look, you should pack up everything you need in case we get the call and you can't come back.
All right, look, if something happens...
I'll remember you.
Oh. I was hoping you'd have a plan.
I was hoping you'd have a backup plan or something.
Yeah, okay, I'm probably gonna move to Canada. Ontario, maybe.
No, I meant if something happens to me.
Right, if you don't find out who made the tape and I have to hit the road.
Forget it.
Be safe, Henry.
Okay, well, we can take everything with us. Apart from that sort of thing. Oh, cassette tape. What's this one? What is that? Something from Delilah? Oh no, that's from the Walkman, wasn't it? Yeah, we should probably keep all of this, actually. Maybe I should take a picture of all my evidence? Yeah, why not? Why not? I don't think I need to take an entire jug of bleach with me. That could possibly be a bit pointless. Let's go. Follow this wave receiver. Oh god, it is smoky out here. Jesus. I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to be able to see, or why I'm still here. Especially as this structure is entirely made of wood, as I've mentioned before. Painted wood as well, just if you wanted to make it even better. Right, it looks like we want to go west. So west we shall go. Right. Which direction is it taking me? Oh, so it's taking me to the affectionately known as Shitty Boss is going to get me killed hill from the first episode, which was good fun. Right, yeah, let's go this way. I hope it's close. I don't feel like going a long distance in this sort of weather is good for my health. I think it's this way. It's not in this supply cache, so it's good. Also, the beeping hasn't got particularly quicker as we've been walking, so I think it's quite far away, wherever this was. Is it taking me back to the lake? I think it is, actually, isn't it? To where it all started. We saw those two girls and interrupted them, and they were firing fireworks. What's that noise? It's a helicopter.
What's your status?
Oh, status. Getting close.
I think I'm getting close.
Alright, well, I just got word that they are coming to get us. My place.
You sound worried.
No, it's just...
Brian?
I'll coordinate with the evac team and let you know when to head towards the tram. It's north. Far. Past where you found that cut back in May. There's an emergency tram out there that will let you hike to the rendezvous point at my lookout.
Oh, so we've already been there. Do you remember? Because we tried to get over to Delilah's tower. So basically, yeah, that's where the evac is. Got to go and get the helicopter. I wonder... We're getting close. Around this hill? Yeah, look, it's getting a bit crazy. Oh. Henry and up. Oh dear. Someone knows we were going to come here. That's That's a little bit worrying. Anyway, we're... Right. Here's the cassette tape. Let's have a listen.
Yeah, hi, Henry. Hey, you better find this before it burns up. We've been causing each other a lot of headaches. Now I gotta go stake out a site that's as fit for living as the one you're about to find. You'll get it when you see it. You can't blame me for keeping an eye on you. Not after bumping into you back in May. Down by the cave, for croc's sake. I've been up here for 3 years. I kept it cozy. Winters are harsh as hell, and I ran out of books. But I got that antenna rigged up, and Delilah, she's a record you don't gotta flip. I kinda get why Brian took to her. About a week ago, I stopped worrying about you finding anything out, and that's right when everything went shithouse with you two. You guys don't know anything about having kids. All right, nobody knows nothing. It ain't Andy and Opie walking down a lake to fish every afternoon. It ain't Mayberry. But you gotta know I didn't kill him. All right, we were climbing. I was teaching him. Brian was uneducated in the way to do anything. He just fucking didn't sink his anchor the right way. You know, I thought about going back, having to answer questions, and having to get him put in the ground, and I didn't see the point. Don't come looking for me. Sorry about your wife.
Oh, wow. There we go.